Hey, welcome to another BBG guitar build. BBG. So we're doing this today. I've been asked, I'm just going to put you down somewhere, hang on, put you there. I've been asked by a client to do this. I was going to build this for myself, and I was going to put a nice Fender trem on there, some noiseless pickups and all that kind of thing. But he doesn't have budget for that, but he's agreed to do a cheaper version, so we're going to put a cheaper trim, and some Squire type pickups in there. I was going to do a fixed bridge, but I'm going to do a working trem for him free of charge, because I'm nice like that. So we've got this neck going on it. This is going to be the body going in it, and that's it. So let's get on with it. Right, so first things first, I've got to get this bottom off. I have cleaned it all out with soapy water. There's a bit of water dripping out of it. It's not diesel, so don't panic. So I need to cut this out here because that's going to be our access. The front of it is going to be that. Neck's going to come out of here. And I might try and do something here. I might make a knob or something, maybe the volume knob or something there, make that a feature. I don't know yet. We'll see. The last one I did the neck that way on the client's request. This one I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, let's do it. What I'm going to do, rather than take the whole thing off, I'm just going to bend it like this, and then we can bend it back later. Smells gorgeous. So I'm going to go and clean that out some more. I'm going to get all these sharp edges off as well with the sandy tool. Block cut out, ready to go in the can. So, as per usual, we're going to measure. This is going to be the front. Neck's going to come out of there. It's about 85 centimeters. So give it 12.5 be the center. There. And the depth of that is 4.5 centimeters. So we come down 4.5 centimeters, which will be our depth. From the center of this. See the there it is. And there you have it. So I can see it. Voila. So it comes out the neck pocket, lovely. Just need to cut the end of that off to fit in there properly. Right, so the block's in. I'm just going to screw it back on and then lock the neck on and make sure it's all straight. The drill forwards. Okay, so neck's on temporarily. Now my thought on this is to get the trem to work is I need to cut a hole where the trem would sit on the guitar that's underneath, wherever that is, and hopefully I can just get it to work via that, providing our scale length is correct, which is 25.5 inches from nut to saddle. Which is going to be roughly here. It's going to be about there. So hopefully it all lines up, because our bridge needs to sit around there. Let's give it a go. So what I'm doing is I'm going to mark the guitar body that's in the oil can there. Put a pencil line there. Line it up to the edge of the can on top and then mark out where the hole is for the trem. Right, so that lined up, it's going to be here. So I need to cut a hole in it there. I probably don't need to cut it as big as that. It's just really enough for it to slide in. If I've got this wrong, then it mucks the whole can up. Well, if I've got this wrong, we'll just have to put a fixed bridge in. And voila! One trem, which does work. You can see inside, springs and everything. Yeah. So now hopefully it all lines up with the neck. We'll find out next. There we go. All lines up. Lovely. Yeah. So now, got to cut the pickups out. Electrics time. Right, I'm roughly halfway through this build. I'm quite happy how it's going. First time I've ever put a tremolo system on one of these, and it's gone in a dream. So next, I'm going to be taking this apart and getting the electrics all sorted out. More cutting, and then I've got to give the neck a fret job, fret level, and sanding down and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so we're on to cutting out the pickups. This is the hardest bit to do, actually, to try and get that neat. It's really difficult, and especially with this tin because it's very thick. So I'm going to cut, I think, straight line and a straight line, so it's like a square, and then I'll grind the circular shape out. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. Right, I've cut them out and done little like pointy bits, and now I'm going to grind this out to make it a circle shape for the pickup cover. Get that piece out as well, because that's in the way. Cut him off at some point. I'll just do the other ones now. Now I'm just tidying it all up with a hand file, just getting all the nasty bits off. Fit there. And that's good. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. When you pop these in, they all fit perfectly. Doesn't look too shabby actually. Nice. Pickups installed. Wasn't too difficult actually to get the springs all in place and everything. They're all in the right places. Now to sort the knobs out, etc. Right, so wiring is all done, all the pickups work. I only had this really nice Fender switchgear, so there's a little upgrade for you, for the client, but it's fine. I'll stick that in there. It's the only one I've got. I did have this one, but I don't like it. I mean, it looks... so I won't use that. I'll give them a nice one. So this is how the knobs are going to go. I'm going to put one right in the O, the Esso, and then two next to each other. There seems to be becoming my trademark little design for the knobs. But we can't go in a diagonal because we've run out of guitar. But I think that's nice. That'll work good. Yeah, let's do that. I was going to try and use this as a volume, but I think it would just be clumsy. Maybe there's an upgrade I could do with that. I don't know. Maybe not. So, right in the centre of the O, which is going to be here. Come on. Knobs are on, just marking out the switch. It's going to go about here, So I'm going to cut a groove out there for the switch to go in, and then that's our electrics done. So success, I think, with the body. I'm really happy with how that's going. Now we're on to the neck, and this particular neck has several fret issues which I'm going to address, and I'm going to be doing some sanding down and stuff. So yeah, let's go. So I've gone across the frets with my fret rocker, and there's several issues as I've marked them out with the Sharpie where the high frets are, or the high parts of the frets, not even whole frets. But so I'm going to go through that, then I'm going to sand this down here. I'm going to remove that there, and this here. Someone's had a go at making some kind of like, you know, a design here, but it's not worked very well. So I'm going to remove all of that if I can, and that's it. So let's go. Right, so literally all the fret issues have been solved by tapping the frets back down. So little tip for you, before you get your files out, just check you can tap them back in, because over time they do move around, wood moves and stuff with moisture and all that. Obviously I'll check again once we've got it on the guitar and it's all strung up and it's under tension. We'll check again, but I think that's basically done it. So I'm going to fret polish all these, but first I'm going to sand all this down. Yeah, and have a sip of co. There you go, that's come up pretty good. There is a slight faint mark there, but I think that's okay. Adds to the character. Basically, there you have it. So, onto the frets. Now I'm just massaging some lemon oil in to the fretboard. Some people like to use olive oil or whatever else. It's all good. I've used olive oil before. It's pretty good. I prefer lemon oil, but will condition that rosewood. And that's a lovely fretboard. Ready to go. Right, so the only tuners I have available are these, which are fine. And actually the white ends will match the rest of it, and they fit in there quite well. I say that they don't actually fit that well, but blah 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 blah. But it's all I have at the moment that I have a set of. Fortunately, you can see screw holes, so I might have to fill those screw holes in. Decisions. Or the other thing I could do is I could go and borrow a set of tuners off of another guitar and replace them later. I don't know. If I put it like that, then it's crooked. Does that matter so much? Or I might just use these temporarily. The client's not picking this guitar up until the end of the month, so I will probably get some more tuners in by that point. So I might just put these on temporarily, just so I can get it to work. And then I'll worry about, and I'll replace them later. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm just going to fix them in 3 places, I think, just so I can get this guitar working, because I'm running out of stock. If I do them there, that'll be fine. yeah, they'll do for now. It'll enable me to get it all set up and everything working, and then yeah, I'll get rid of those when I get a set in. I'll put some better ones on there. Although, you know, yeah, I will. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to build it up with tape. So I'm going to put layers of tape on the back here, like so. Maybe 4, maybe 5 on the back, I think. Like this. And then maybe one more there on my other tape. I'll run out. So then we've got like 5 there, maybe 4 or 5. I can trim it a bit better later. And then come in front and do 4 or 3. Like so. Maybe 3, so we've got 4, 3. So we're creating like a step down. Like that. And then 2 here. Or even 1. So then you create a wedge, and then just have a look. And I can see straight away that has straightened that out. So that in there. Let's get the screw to come through the tape. This. Put that in. Come on. Sliding around on me. Down. It's created like a 2-3 mil wedge at the back, which has pulled that neck down, which is a lot better. And you can just keep doing that until you're satisfied. Yeah. Right, so I've got the strings on and I am over the moon with how that's lined up. That looks absolutely great. All the way down there, straight as a die. I haven't put any string trees on yet. Tuners are temporary, as I said before. Lines up pretty good. Ooh, excuse my dodgy camera. Lines up perfectly over the pickups as well. So overall, very happy. So now I'm going to go through the setup process. I'm not going to take you with me on this one. I did it on the last video, and I also have a separate video which shows you how to set up a guitar in a very easy way to set up a guitar. I'll put that in the description and up above. I'll see you guys in the studio when I do a sound test. you.